Hey everybody, I hope you guys are doing great today. We're going to continue on this lesson that we did the other day on a cool blues progression that I wished I had learned a long time ago. I'm going to show you guys something that is really cool here today. This is called blues phrasing. Blues phrasing is thinking of the concept of not just playing as many notes as you can, but it's playing the notes tastefully, skillfully, and well thought out ahead of time. As you're playing through the chord progression. Just think about when you are talking to people in general, you're not just rambling. Well, you might be. Sometimes I ramble. But for the most part, you're going to pause, you're going to think about what you're going to say, and then you're going to say it. The same thing applies with blues guitar. We don't want to just be shredding all over the place all the time. There's a time and place for that sometimes, but for the most part, we want to be very methodical about it, and we want to make it sound good. So what we're going to do is connect some dots here on the guitar. First thing we're going to do, we're playing this in the key of B flat minor. We're using just the regular blues pentatonic scale. Goes like this. And then we're adding a couple different levels of it. This is first position. We'll go to the second position and the third position a little bit. And then we're also stealing here from the B flat major scale, which is right here. We're playing some of those notes also. So for the most part, what I want to convey is the chords that we're playing this is on the B flat minor. And then it goes to E flat minor 7. And then we go to F major 7, or F sharp major 7. Then we go here to the F7 sharp 9. So that's the four chords that we're playing over. Some concepts you could do, you could start down low, and then you can always repeat yourself as you're playing, when you're playing your lead parts and playing over the progression. So I've got three different positions. I want to show you guys a cool little lick that you can play. So first thing, we'd start out right here. It's going to be on the 4th fret on the high, or I mean on the low E string. So we're going to start right here. We're going to pull down. That'll be a first riff that we play. So again. So if we take this, we can move it right here. This goes down to the 6th fret on the D string. So we go. You're going to sound that sounds exactly the same. It's the same notes, we're just in a different position. But what we're doing is when we play that, we're moving up the register of the guitar, so all of a sudden it sounds really cool, and it gives the ear something that we're wanting to hear some movement. Because on the blues, people are like, oh, the blues are easy, it's just 2 or 3 chords, it gets boring. That's not true. You can make some really cool dynamic. Obviously the blues is amazing, people love it. But there's really cool dynamic that you can play with it. You guys can you can add so much to it while you play. So that would be second position. And then we're going to go all the way up here, and we're going to play it on the 12th, the 10th and 12th fret on the high E. So we're going to go. And that part sounds really sweet because now we're playing a lot higher and we're adding variation. And then of course you can play your normal licks inside of the B flat minor scale right here. You can do play a lick like that. You could slide in. You can do that classic trill. Slide in here. So you'll play all those licks in between the main motif when I'm calling riff, which is remember, you got to get the groove and you got to get the stank face or it ain't any good. You got to have the emotion with the blues. One other cool trick I want to show you guys real quick in this progression. Remember how we've got all of these scales that go together. This is the first position of the B flat minor scale, and then it goes up here. This would be second position, and then third position's up here. It's not the full scale, but it's pieces of the scale that I'm playing along. But a cool little trick you can do between the 1 and the 4 chord in this progression, you can play just like this. So it goes. When you go here, you're automatically in the third position, and then you've got some really cool options. Then after you get done with that, you can slide back down here to the first position. Okay, so all that stuff in a nutshell together. So remember, we've got up here, we got the and then we would come up. Okay, so one thing I forgot to say before we go to the backing track is use this thing right here. This is your pickup selector. I know I've got a Strat style guitar, but if you guys have a Telly, you have a Les Paul style, you have a hollow body, you have a PRS, you have tons of different options. Most guitars are going to have pickup selectors. If they don't, like if you have a P90 with just one pickup in the bridge, you still have a tone control normally. What I'm saying is part of the blues phrasing is to have variation in your tone also. So you'll see me playing, I really love the 4 position on a Strat, which is these 2 pickups here, and then I also love the neck position, which is right here. Sometimes I'll go down to the bridge, but on the Strat it's a little bit bright, roll the tone knob down a little bit, and that will help. But still, let's say if we're playing this lick here and I'm playing it let's say middle position, right? Okay, but if I go all the way down to the bridge, sounds real twangy. You'll hear like SRV or different players, they will sometimes go to the bridge or the neck position, the bridge position if they're going up higher or lower on the fretboard, depending. You can get all sorts of different tones, but just keep that in mind is what I'm saying. Use your pickup selector, use your tone knobs, even use your volume to go up and down. All those aspects are really important with blues phrasing and honestly any music. Okay, so here we go. We're going to play this. We're going to build a solo out of this using these riffs in these 3 positions. And then we're going to just kind of play with the band and show you how to do some cool blues phrasing along the way. So here we go. All right, so the band starts. Here we go. And we're going to set here for a second. We come back in. And we hit here. Okay, now we're going to do We're going to slide up. Alright, we hear the changes coming. Now we're going to play the next chord. And go back down here. Let it set, and then do a lick up here. Something like that is what we're looking for. We're looking for the dynamics, and we're just looking for something cool to play with the phrasing and just to make it interesting. So hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Hope you guys had learned something from it. If you're new to the channel, please consider to subscribe and like the video. I really appreciate it. Check out some other videos I've got right here on the blues, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.